secrets we haven't shared, rumors we know the answer to, and stories we haven't told. And there was just 10 days before we'd all be leaving this school forever.
Welcome back to Scratch.
Chairs. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. They don't know about the chairs. See, well, I saw some in the pictures right there. In the aisles. Do you want to get up here, AJ? So I can get down here. Did you guys see the blueprints for the building? No. Oh, are they down here? Yeah, right over here. Oh, that's. Oh wait, look, yeah.
They're just like showing?
Yeah, it's like on the table right here. I don't want to take pictures myself. See? Blueprints.
What? In my research for this video, I've actually found something about John Marshall High School that's very interesting. I found that there's so much more emotion and stories lost to the history of those halls than I ever thought before. The school opened with about half the enrollment the building was fit for, but likely exceeded 1,600 at its peak in the 70s, according to available records. Back in its day, Marshall High School was standardizing the block schedule we all know today, hosting championship sports teams, even sheltering a shooting range somewhere in this campus, or so we heard. But Marshall's doors shut in 2011, 14 years ago. It's now housing other Portland public schools under renovation between quiet periods of abandonment. This high school has had a lasting impact on the surrounding community, especially in Eastern Portland. So when faced with the threat of closure at 51 years old in 2011, students, parents, and alumni all started protesting this change.
Portland's school board tonight feels the wrath of a community that faces losing a high school.
Well, Steve, it was very raucous, very rowdy.
The clock is ticking on the proposed closure of Southeast Portland's Marshall High School.
It means so much to me that last year I had a 4.0. You know how great?
A very large crowd packs Marshall High School's cafeteria tonight.
Passionate appeals are hitting home with Portland school superintendent.
Pleading for Portland School Board to find a way to keep it open.
We all make up Marshall, and we are all one people.
Some brand the plan economic bigotry against some of Portland's poorest residents.
This is not my school, this is my family. After all my years of failing, but I have 4.0. I'm sorry for crying, but it was the most amazing thing for me.
All feel that Marshall should stay open.
We need more hope. We have the ability to build a comprehensive, thriving school.
Anyone off school
Won't get rid of us.
Those kids are now attending Franklin because Marshall closed last year.
This basement holds the history and connections people had to the school before being pushed to neighboring campuses. Between its heartfelt shutdown and its position as a school hotel, what mysteries has Marshall's basement accumulated over these years?
You know, a lot of the basement has to do with the past down here. I mean, there's signatures from everywhere, and you can feel the past throughout the rest of the school, but I mean, I would really say the echoes of the past are louder in the basement. Well, that's crazy. Oh, this is the old sign. Whoa. Donated by the class of 99 to 2001.
When you look around, just like all the items have a story and like a mystery, a story to be told. Students have come down here before just to kind of see things, but we've come down here to record this and share a video of what's going on down here.
You see where all the impact was for the bullets.
Oh, this was the range?
Yeah. The past never stays buried.
Spots to like over there, there's like boards where you would stand at. Kind of the remnants of it, it's mostly taken down.
I didn't really know what I was expecting. I was expecting a storage room. I thought we were just gonna be in this area. You guys never explained it to me of where we were actually going. And I show up and you guys are like, yeah, we're gonna go down the tunnels.
This area.
Whoa. This is where it gets interesting.
Wait, what? We have tunnels?
Moto, have you been back here?
No.
Okay.
Holy shit.
I know Moto.
This is the theater.
In Moto's brain, how can I just...
No, this is all the theater controls. This is for the lighting.
Yeah, let's go Moto.
Marshall campus has such a weird history and all these cool little quirks. I've heard different stories and rumors and stuff from people who have previously come to Marshall. It's a very weird space that you wouldn't really think of. When you think of basement, you're thinking, oh, it's gonna be really subterranean. The entrance goes to the courtyard just at the bottom of this thing below us. It's a very accessible place for all things considered.
It was Moto the entire time.
Oh, that's a cool shot.
The only thing I've ever heard about the basement before going Hound Deer was the shooting range.
Oh, I see what you mean by the bullet holes.
Kids have been down here because they've been moving boxes and all that stuff to get ready.
Wait, is there actually?
That's all these holes are, I think.
I don't think so. Those are kind of
No, automotive had some.
I knew there was a shooting range. I wanted to see a shooting range. I knew this since freshman year. I heard like a rumor.
So this school's gonna be vacant for quite a decent amount of time after we leave.
It's gonna be vacant.
Jefferson isn't coming after us.
No, but there
anymore.
will be.
And then Cleveland would be next, but they haven't been like finished designing.
We don't know if it's
Well, they
next
haven't
year,
even
right?
voted on the bond or anything.
Yeah.
The next.
The entirety of my school, Benson Polytechnic, has been housed at this now school hotel while our campus is being remodeled. During our time here, my friends and I have been exploring during lunch, discovering unlocked doors, even hearing rumors of a shooting range, all the while pushing closer and closer to the mysterious basement we had heard so much about. In just 10 days though, our final year at Marshall would be ending, and we still had questions. So my friends and I uncovered the mysteries of Marshall's historic basement.
Moto, where's A8? Is that this? Okay.
Yeah. Britney song was on. That's a clue.
Huh.
So this is the entrance to the.
It's near A8. Oh god. That's not good.
The doors over here is open now. That's not.
Everything started during lunch. My friends and I began walking the layout of the bottommost floor, the A floor, somewhere none of us had any classes. In fact, there weren't that many classes down there at all.
He's working for the principal. For the principal? For the principal.
Or the principal.
For the principal. The principal. The principal.
The principal.
The principal. He's working.
Like any other day, I sat around the lunch table in the back corner of the low-hanging cafeteria. At this point, it was standard for my friends and I to pack up halfway through lunch and begin roaming the halls. This time, our wanderers stayed within the cafeteria though. I pointed across the room and asked, "What about that door?" The incinerator room. Tucked back in the opposite corner of the cafeteria was this curious door named so maniacally. None of us had ever noticed it before that day. So after eating lunch, we wandered over to this odd door to find it unlocked. And inside, we saw none of us actually have any documentation of the inside of this room at all. One thing was clear though, we were not meant to be there. And sure enough, the next day, we found it locked. See, the incinerator room was the catalyst for this entire project. Now, we'd already normally been walking around the A floor during lunch, but if it wasn't for this ominous space, we may have never visited the basement.
What's that there?
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
It's underneath the courtyard, right?
Yeah.
I'll look at it further in my own time.
So there, there's so many in these random nooks and crannies that you would not just
why did they put a chair there?
Dude, what did they do to these kids? That's all I'm saying.
open up there.
Dude. You're right, it really wasn't.
Pianos.
Oh, it goes so far back there.
It does?
Yeah, like there's more chairs too. I saw.
Are you serious?
I saw the chairs.
There's no way.
Wait. Oh, there is. I see him.
Oh my god, you're right.
Let's wait for them. Oh wow. Okay.
Hey, Jace.
It's a freaking chair.
The following materials contain asbestos fibers. That's crazy. Of course, right? Guys, we're gonna get cancer.
More asbestos fibers. We gotta stealth.
We found more than just the incinerator room, though. We would have never been to the basement if it wasn't for the boiler passage. Now, the boiler room was also an essential stop before we ventured into the depths of Marshall campus. This is a door we would visit at lunch almost daily, toying with the idea of entering to see the boilers, I guess. The point is, we were exploring parts of Marshall that few others had seen before, and we had one last mysterious stop. But the end of our time at Marshall was quickly approaching, so it was now or never.
Cut that part out.
What is your documentary for?
I heard something in
Alright, go ahead.
there. Is it fully? We're so bad. We're so bad.
What do you mean we're so bad?
Actually, what are you guys doing? I don't know how I got here. I was.
For some odd reason, each day we visited, we could find the door locked, unlocked, sometimes locked, but not fully closed. I can't imagine there's anything all that interesting about the boiler room, but this passage carried our curiosity through the rest of the campus.
What? Hey, how did we miss this?
Pretty sure this is. Do we know which building this is?
I assume it would be Marshall.
Yeah, Southeast High School.
Whoa! Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Wait. Bro, this was not here last time.
I don't think the drawings were there before. They appeared, and then now that we've come back down here to film this, the drawings are suddenly gone. Like, they disappeared off the wall.
The bed was moved, and the drawings were on the wall. And the drawings were like creepy, like skulls, like spiders.
Yo, what? It moved, bro, and now there's drawings. Someone is.
All those like blood drawings that were hung above the bed. We come back today, they're gone. Everything is gone. They moved them. What?
Extremely creepy over the just random bed that's there for no reason.
One of you guys want to go first in this maze, or you want me to?
I'll go first. This is a
You know,
disadvantage for
me and
AJ
Moto
because
can
he's
go
taller.
first.
Look at his clothes.
You can see the zombie claw marks.
So quiet.
The maze. That is such a weird spot because there's no lights in there. It's just these black walls that are heavily insulated. Sure, we inhaled enough asbestos to kill a horse. Like, it's single file down these little lines. I'm walking down there, sticking my light and barely poking my head through.
Right here.
Okay. Yeah, I got it.
Hey, the chairs are right here. I thought they were back there.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, that makes sense why they put that there. But some of the design choices are a bit odd, to say the least.
I think the layout is very strange.
Yeah.
Back here look the same.
Yeah.
Why are there chairs here?
The chairs were in completely different locations. A lot of them did genuinely move, like the chairs, and there's no reason to move the chairs. Why would you bring a chair all throughout these like back corners? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Where are we in the school? Because I know like we're near the I know we're near like the cafeteria.
No, I don't have no idea where we are.
Some wires too. Yeah, I don't get why it's so insulated here.
And then just goes to a dead end.
Ow! Keep door closed. PPS maintenance.
Back here was like the coolest part. I feel like.
Tell them that you don't know where you're at. You went home and you woke up.
The chairs!
What'd you say? These chairs. I have one bar.
There's 2 chairs.
Dude, what did they do to these kids, dude? Like,
This is when they tortured them.
AJ, imagine having to duck, loser.
Yeah.
Are you guys not ducking?
I'm ducking like slightly, maybe.
Yeah, I can't.
And
Like, January was gonna be like, let's.
So this is
Like out in the court.
so right now the football field is right over there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the chair.
The chair. The chair in this.
Y'all aren't gonna believe this.
What if
There's actually a chair. They're nuts.
Yes, that was. You should.
Wait, is there a door in there?
That should be the teaser trailer.
The chairs. Jesus Christ, the chairs. The chairs, they move on a daily basis.
The chairs are just randomly moving. Like, what is this place?
And the chairs, and the drawings. I think it's all very surprising because a lot of it just doesn't make sense. Like, why are there chairs? We don't need chairs. Like, why were there chairs there?
So the question is, what the hell does this do?
I don't know. You don't touch it.
It's a refrigeration and air conditioning. It's like clearly the air conditioning isn't active.
I mean, personally, I'm walking away with more questions than answers. I mean, we found out what was in the basement and what was around here, but, we still don't know, like, where the drawings came from, who was moving the chairs.
Hello. Hi. Hello.
This is the last week that a school will be here for at least the considerable future. We might be the last ones to be down here for a while.
I'm just excited to share with Benson students what's down here so that it's not as much of a mystery anymore.
And then we go through this maze and Indiana Jones style weirdness that just extends for what felt like miles. So yeah, that was a really cool part.
I thought it was going to be a lot more modern, I guess. There'd be like hallways and doors and rooms, kind of like the same layout as above. It was not. It was not at all what I expected it to be. I have clarity, I guess, because I've always wanted to go down here. But like, I think a lot of those emotions of me wanting to go down, they've been resolved.
Where others were denied this tour, we had the opportunity to explore the stories and time capsules left in the twisting halls below Marshall campus. 1 year later, I put together this story with the purpose of sharing the eeriness that lies below Marshall with those that walk its halls unaware of what lie behind those curious doors.